Am I live? I'm live. That was me. I just did a check. I'm live on the internet. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I see you, Trojans fan. Don't know if TP will see this or not, but fortunately and unfortunately, I have to work, so I can't catch the live stream. Good thing there's a place to watch the VOD. There certainly is. Hey, Lobrotovich, is there a place to watch the VODs? Hello, I've got you working straight away. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live stream. Here it is. This is it. Good. Well, look how beige all of this is today. Just the whole thing. It's sort of whenever I turn OBS on to do the stream, my webcam auto sets up its hue. Everything else I can manually change, the brightness and the contrast and the saturation and stuff like that, but for some reason I have no control over how either blue or orange it is, and today it's very orange. But hey, it could be worse. I mean, it's like golden hour, isn't it? It makes me look like I've got more colour in me than I really have, because I am a white arse cracker boy. Peter Austin, you are live on the internet. Please do not swear. Okay, yes. C. Bennett 12, thank you, Davina. Hello, I'm huge beige. Yeah, that's me. Deadeye Duck has clipped just TP waving with a bit of. I heard the chair creaking when I checked it on the stream. Lord Brotovich, thank you. In fact, I'm trying to do a roll call. At the moment, I only see Lord Brotovich, but Cecil Prompts may be here too. Users in chat. It says moderate. Oh no Cecil yet, but that's okay. Lobrotovich can do ! VODs in the meantime. All solo VODs, the ones where Ben or Peter stream alone, will be uploaded to the TripleJump VODs channel.
Hey Pete, hope you're keeping well. I've been in animation hell for a while now, and your and Ben's streams have kept me sane. Thank you very much, lads.
Wonderful. One moment, Jack. I will finish what I was saying.
Hello, Peter.
And then deal
How
with
are you?
Jack
You're
and
looking
Stephen.
lovely as always. I am excited for this stream and the sleepover stream tomorrow.
Me too. Very excited. Thank you, boys. Just a moment. All the solo VODs will be uploaded to TripleJump VODs on YouTube. You can get to it at triplej.mup/VODs or youtube.com/TripleJump VODs. The joint Thursday Blaze It streams will continue to be uploaded exclusively to the main Triple Jump channel. This Thursday, it is a special sleepover stream, and by that we mean we'll be streaming a little bit later than normal. Sleepover streams, they started out as real late, didn't they? And now slightly less so, but it'll still be later than normal, which is good for a lot of people. And it will be preceded by a Discord voice call if you are one of our Discord tier patrons. So looking forward to that too. That's going to be great. So Jack J.D. Bradshaw actually, and Stephen Scodes both gave 100 blips and said hello, asked how I am. Both of you did. Thank you very much, lads. I'm doing okay. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you both for your bits. TP's gonna swear again, says Lobrotovich. I'm allowed to swear on Thursday monthly streams. Afu Hope says, finally gonna catch a Star Wars stream live. Thank you, Furlough. Oh, wonderful. Well, I never know what to say. I've noticed a lot of people say this. If you say like, oh, my friend's been furloughed. I've just heard my friend's been furloughed. Like, people reply and some people go, oh, okay, well, that's all right, I suppose. And then other people go, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Because it's like, they've sort of, they've been deemed like, oh, we don't have enough work for you. But they're getting paid for it by the government, but it's only 80% of their wage. So it's a little bit. But sometimes the employer tops it up to 100%, which is nice of them. So, furlough can be good. It's certainly better than just everyone being made redundant all over the country. That would be really bad. So, anyway, how's everyone coping in lockdown? In the UK, it should hopefully be only a few more weeks before they start easing restrictions. Of course, I'm not saying I'm looking forward to them suddenly snapping their fingers and everything being back to normal and everyone runs to Weatherspoons and starts kissing each other and coughing in each other's pints, because that shouldn't happen and it's not going to happen. But, you know, the moment that things start to be eased, it will at least provide a little bit of hope for those people who are really struggling with the situation right now. You know, I've said before, I'm a very lucky boy in my situation, and I'm with my loved ones. I'm in the countryside where I can do nice government-approved daily walks and things like that. Other people are trapped in a little one-room flat in the middle of a city with no one to talk to, and that's not very nice. But good. Jack Without the Sea shaved his head. Oh man, Amy said she was going to try and cut my hair tonight, so I might be wearing a hat next time I stream. Exclamation mark hat, Lord Brotovich. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Furlough is great for me. No work and some pay, says Rory Siegel. Yeah, that's pretty much the case. That's kind of the definition, isn't it, really? Hat. So we'll see how my hair looks in due course. Okay, well, let me pull up Stim. Let me also actually close Slack, because it will be doing ding noises while I'm streaming. And I will tweet on the twits to say I am live. I actually just typed in twitters.com because I was saying twits like an idiot. Team TripleJump. You Fats larger than life, who just subscribed and said, I've done a year, huzzah. Literally couldn't have done it without you, as otherwise I'd be subscribed to nothing. Well, that's true, actually. You couldn't have done that without me, without us, without the pair of us. You're welcome. Okay, so let me do a tweet. Peter is now live. Good. That's gone out. Fantastic. Master Dactyl says, TP, get Amy to check YouTube for tutorials if she's nervous. It's helpful. No, that's what that's how she convinced me that it's okay for her to do it. Is that I am actually just gonna boost that slightly. I don't know. It's weird. It's very orange. It's fine. Yeah, she convinced me by saying, "Oh, look, I've seen some YouTube tutorials, so don't worry about it." So it should be fine. I'm not worried. All I'm gonna do, what I really wanted to do, is get rid of all of this at the back. So much of it. Look how long it is. I could top knot at this point. I'm not going to.
More bits for Peter Austin. I have only 8 weeks left of school and then I will graduate. And I will be moving back home after that.
Glad to hear it, Stephen. I know, it's been up and down for you at school and stuff, and it's always good to have a new chapter to look forward to. You don't know where you're going to be, what you're going to do, but that's a positive thing. That's, it can be scary, but it's also good, because you could be in a few months' time doing something super, super fun. Hopefully, obviously, the state of the world improves by then. I think in a couple of months it will at least be better. But what do I know? Anyway, thank you for the blip, Stephen, and good luck with the rest of school. Good. Okay, well, Mikey V. Bud says, I've been delivering lessons over Skype. Very odd. Yeah. Amy's friend is a history teacher. And he's been doing it over Skype or over Zoom or something. And he says that most of the students don't have their microphone or camera on. And so he's kind of just talking at his laptop and can't see anyone or hear anyone, but he knows that there's 30 kids listening or supposed to be listening. So yeah, it's a strange thing. Good. Well, let me pull up the game. Good. All my uni lessons are over Zoom now. I hate it, says Lord Brotovich. Oh no. Are they still playing ice hockey? Lord Brotovich, is hockey still on? I guess it's probably not. Most sports have been cancelled. They certainly won't be having crowds around anyway. Yeah, that's a stupid question, actually. Of course the ice hockey isn't on. So, Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. Play game. Play. Yes. I've done a few uni presentations over Zoom and did not enjoy them. That was Adi Pramana. Yeah, God. Imagine a Walrus Clan Zoom call. Well, that's kind of what we do on our Discord calls. We don't do it on video because that would be a lot to ask. I mean, some people seem to have issues even just using a microphone, which is fine. I totally understand it. I'm not having a go. But if people are on webcam as well, that would just be a nightmare. Anyway, why hasn't the game launched? That's the big question, because I just pressed the button. How odd. Star Wars. Play. There we go. It's launching now. Glad to hear it. Glad to see it. Glad to know it. Blimps! That's a Buip. That's PV Barson subscribing. Welcome. Welcome to the Walrus Clan. Or, well, you're continuing to be a Walrus Clan member. Hello, game? Why is the game just not launching? What's happening? What the hell? Also, my stream quality is just absolutely crashed. I think... What? Weird. Yeah, hang on. I think the game is trying to boot and killing my stream software. Oh, it looks like my stream quality has just gone back up. Can you all hear me now? Yeah, that's weird. The game won't launch, and when I try and launch the game, it just like kills my stream, and then that's so strange. I tested it just before I went live. How odd. Oh, Bootsy says I can hear you, but no moving pictures. And Balm says, have you tried turning it off and on again? I mean, I might literally have to do that, yeah. TP is back to normal now. Yeah, I can see it in my OBS that it is back to normal. Let me just try Task Manager and see whether there's, like, any processes in the background or something that are being weird. I don't know what... Yeah, you're all saying the stream's good for you. Yeah, that's weird. It's like I'm trying to launch... the game, and it's just... Hang on. It's just not doing it. It's just not launching it. What I'll do is I'll quit Steam entirely. Just restart it. Sorry, everyone. I just tested this and it was all fine. Oh, dear me. Welcome to Yorkshire. We've heard of internet. We read about it in our book, says Incredible. I don't think it's an internet issue, actually. I think it's that for some reason the game is just eating all of my computer resources. It's my office PC. It's a good computer, but just doesn't seem very happy. Okay, I'm going to try and launch the game again now, and we'll see whether the stream does a poo again. Let's find out. Play Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. Click play. Play. Oh. Okay, I know you guys can't see that. Don't worry. I will. I'm just waiting to just confirm that it actually launches before I bother flipping it over. Okay. Stream seems okay. Game has launched. Just a moment. I know you can hear all this and not see it, but yeah. Sorry, everyone. Just going to load into the game, make sure it's all fine, and then we will continue. Okay, seems fine. That's weird. I don't know what that was, but the game is okay now. The stream is seemingly, touchwood, okay now. Let me just bring the game up. Oh, the game's all small like that. How strange. Let me just... yeah, you can tell I've really prepared. Well, I have prepared, actually, and it's just not doing what it was doing in my test. Anyway, so this is where I saved last time. Everything all good? Everything sound good? So, how far did we get objectives-wise? I know we actually finished this level last time. Ooh, yikes, don't hold that down. Yeah, return to your ship. So we literally just need to run back to the ship. The reason I've gone from here is because there was a cutscene that I think is important for context. A ship over there? Is that my ship? No, that's a turret. A bit turned around here. Might be this way. Yeah.
Business spreadsheets on one screen, Jedi TP on the other.
Fantastic.
Guess which one is getting more attention this afternoon?
Odie Lazarus, I hope it's a Jedi that's getting attention from you. But who's to say?
Who are you?
Open door? Oh, it's not opening. Okay. Give up. You're surrounded. Thank you for the bits, by the way, Odie Lazarus. Yeah, boy. Will this door open now? Yes, it will. There we go. Back to the ship. So, here's the cutscene that I wanted you to...
Great work, Jaden.
Oh.
Luke was right about you. The Republic is sending troops to defend the platform. Thanks to you, the Remnant isn't going to be supplying the Disciples of Ragnos anytime soon.
Boop. Okay. Thank you, Wedge.
Luke's ready to present his plan to find the cult leaders. Get to the audience chamber.
Well, that was quick, said the Tick Cartoon. Yeah, no, that was right at the end of the level. That was, that was the end of last stream. But the cutscene that we're about to see, we would have missed that if I'd gone from the following level. Incredible says, drink along with Peter. Number 1, do a shot every time he says, sorry everyone. Number 2, do a shot every time he says, weird. Number 3, drink continuously for the length of time that he gets distracted by something unimportant. Number 4, drink continuously for the length of time he spends lost in a game. You'll be dead in 5 minutes. Yeah, I agree. So many kills from that. Did we get a lot of kills? Where's the enemies killed? 62. Body attacks, 141. Wow. Okay, so, Luke.
I'm proud of you, Jaden. Despite everything, you've really kept your balance and control.
3 bad, 2 bad, 3 good, 2 good. What Kyle doesn't know is I'm going to invest in Force Lightning soon.
Disciples of Ragnos are getting bold. They've managed to siphon Force energy from every site that was mentioned in my journal. We still don't know what it is they're planning to do with the energy, though. It's imperative that we track down the leader of this cult.
But how? If they've already hit every place in your journal.
There are several places I didn't mention by name that they've discovered, like Dagobah. My fear is that they may use clues in my journals to discover other places. We need to beat them to these locations. Considering how we lost a student last time, we must be very cautious. Everyone will travel in pairs. Kyle, Jaden, you'll be going to Vajun.
Vajun? Isn't that just a big dead rock?
Oh, the
It
mouth.
also happens to be the location of one of my father's strongholds.
Okay, so it's a big dead important rock.
Streen, you and Tio
This ought to be interesting. I'd heard rumors that Luke had been to Vajun, but he never really talked about it.
Vajun is dangerous. The dark side is strong there. Oppressive.
Oh, he's just gliding around.
Extremely careful.
Sure, Luke. Don't worry.
Oh, Kieran's in the chat, everyone. Beard Burrito. I wish Katarn was my dad. What a dude. Yeah, me too. I don't know why I emphasised my as though he is Jaden's dad. I wish he was my dad, not Jaden's. I guess what I meant was I wish he was my dad. Subtle difference, but it's there. What do I want? This and this. I like those two, but I'm sure there'll be a load of stormtroopers that we can pick them up from. Guys, it's about to get acidy. Acidic is the technical term. And we get to... Kyle comes with us this time for once.
Great. Looks like somebody's home. Luke sure knows how to pick 'em. We'll set down in that canyon and try to sneak into the castle. This rain's like acid. Find some cover, fast.
This rain's like acid, he says. Yeah,
Looks
so...
like the welcome wagons arrived. What are these things? I'll get you.
Oh, calm down, Kyle. I've not even saved the game yet. Criminals.
Designed for nasty environments like this.
Oh, have we upgraded? Oh my god, we have. We've upgraded to level 3 on our base force powers now. So let me cast Protect. Cast. Yeah, I think. You don't belong here.
This one's mine.
Or maybe it's at the end of this level that we... Oh!
We're gonna have to run from cover to cover. Keep out of the rain as much as possible.
Time to heal. Run out of armor already. This level is a real nightmare, or it was when I used to play it. I am playing on Padawan mode, as you may recall, just for the kind of the fun of the stream. Yeah, actually, I didn't even get to invest a point in a force power for this level. So I guess it's at the end of this one we will level up to...
This one's mine.
Oh, get out of the rain. Oh!
You should run.
Oh, I'm in the rain the whole time. I didn't realise. Christ, Kyle. Kyle, help! These guys are super strong. My God. And what are they using? This thing. Oh my God! It pushes you back. The recoil. It's crazy. Okay, well, we're indoors now. Jeez, this thing.
You're joking, right?
Arrest her! Ooh.
This one's mine.
Okay, so... grab some armor. Grab some ammo. And then save the game. And do an important experiment.
Stop that, Jaden.
Stop that, Jaden.
Stop that, Jaden. This one's mine.
Oh my God, I'm fighting Kyle Katarn. Mission failed. You've turned on your friends. Okay. I just wanted to know. And now we know. Stop that, Gene. Oh, this looks like a Force user. Are you impressed? Oh, sorry. What do you think? The Padawan has become the master. Yikes. Don't, careful what you're throwing that thing, Kyle. You big idiot face.
This one's mine.
I can't get up there. Kyle's having a go. What on earth just happened? Why did Kyle just go to the moon? That's no moon. It's a space station. Oh, hello. He's desperate to go and kill Kyle by the looks of it. Where did the Jedi go? Steve's Ace says tea and crumpet time. I don't have you down as a tea and crumpet kind of guy, Steve. But I agree, tea and crumpets are great. Okay, good. There we go. I had crumpets for breakfast and a cup of tea. Oh, hello. Oh my god. Love that. Very much. Wonder if Kyle will be upset if I use the Force in front of him. In fact, I wonder if he'll be upset if I use the Force on him. Oh! He will. He pushed me.
Stop!
Ooh. Oh my god. What's he... What on earth is he doing? This is ridiculous.
You think you can take me?
No, definitely not. No one can. What a superpower. What a superman.
You're joking, right?
Do you at least gonna crump with us, sweetie? Says Lobrotovich. Yeah. Whenever I have crumpets in the morning, or indeed, to be more specific, God, sorry, there's a lot going on in here. Right. Whenever Amy's having crumpets in the morning and I also want crumpets, I say to her, in a Marge Simpson voice, "I'll crump with you, sweetie." I say it every single time. It's a real dad joke moment that she definitely really, really enjoys and is not already sick of. And, you know, I'm not saying the wedding's off, but the wedding's off. No, it's not. Don't worry. But, oh, she knows what she's signing up for. She knows. Irrespective of whether we have children, I will be doing dad jokes. From the well, even from before we're married. I'm already doing them. This one's mine. TP, you old smoothie. Lord Botfit says I'll marry you. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, me and you can do crump jokes all day, every day. N. Barlam says, what is a crumpet? Asking as an American. Oh my god, how do you explain what a crumpet is? It's a sort of bready thing that you you have it toasted. It's got loads of little holes in it. It would give people, what's it called, like tryptophobia or something? Is that the one? The fear of holes? I think so. Oh god, he's using the Force to push the missiles back. Amazing. Is it like a biscuit? No, a biscuit, an American biscuit, I think is more akin to a scone in Britain. Not... It's probably not... It's not a million miles from an American biscuit, but it's not. It's not that at all, really. It clearly has a lot of either egg or, like, bicarbonate of soda, baking soda or something in it, because it's real airy. Yeah, James SD Bate says you can absolutely load them with butter. That is true. You can put so much butter in them and feel like you're not having loads of butter, even though you definitely are. Jedi Duck likes a crumpet for an afternoon snack. A snacks. Yeah, you can have them whenever you like. I like them as a breakfast thing. Breakfast time. But... You know. You guys do what you want. Right, Kyle? Oh my god, look at him. He's covered in acid rain. He's all green. Oh, that's horrible. Don't like that at all. So. Sort of like a cross between a biscuit and a pancake. I don't even know if I agree with that. I mean, maybe. What also doesn't help is both the word biscuit and pancake mean different things in the UK to what they mean in the USA. You know, a biscuit in Britain, as I'm sure a lot of you know, this is kind of like, yeah, people talk about this all the time when they're doing language comparisons. But a British biscuit is anything that an American would describe as a cookie. Because in the UK, a cookie has to have chocolate chips in it. If it doesn't have chocolate chips, it's not a cookie. Oh my god, we could be in trouble here. I'm just waiting to put my Force Protect back on. There we go. Oh, it doesn't completely save me, though. Oh, god. I should probably use their guns against them, really. Yeah, a British biscuit is anything you guys would call a cookie. A British cookie is anything that has chocolate chips in it. A British pancake is like a... We do have what the same as what Americans call pancakes, but like they're kind of more like Scotch pancakes or American pancakes. Whereas a standard pancake in the UK is more like a French crepe. It's all very complicated, isn't it? It still doesn't answer the question as to what a crumpet is if you've not had one before, but I guess just Google it. Oreos are biscuits? Yeah, in Britain they are. I don't know if... but in America you would call an Oreo a cookie, right? How complicated. A crumpet is an instrument you blow on. You've solved it, Addy. Steven says we have crepes in the US. Yeah, I'm aware that you guys have them, but like that's what... My point is that like you guys would probably call that a crepe, right? Whereas in Britain, we would kind of call it a pancake. Although I've heard people have said to me that there's a difference between... Even in the UK, there's a difference between crepes and pancakes, which I'm not really aware of. I don't really see what the difference is. But, you know, maybe I'm wrong. What do I know? This is making me hungry, says Carrie. Yeah, sorry. Remember to keep drinking while the crumpet talk is going on, says Knee Deep. You're right, this is a thing that I'm getting distracted by. But does that mean I'm going to stop? Probably not. Hey guys, what's a sidewalk? What's a refrigerator?
You're joking, right?
You're joking, right? God, I love this new gun. Heal. Protect. We force protect. We force attack. But most importantly, the Empire Strikes Back. Oh, owie. Right, now let's...
I'll get you. You should.
Gotta run out of ammo. Ooh. For, like, everything. Crumpets are basically English muffins, my American friends. Okay, English muffins. Yeah, that sounds about right. Like, the bottom of a... Even what you would call a muffin in Britain is a bit like a crumpet. So yeah, I can agree with that. Oops. But also, the word muffin, incidentally, in the UK can mean a whole lot of things. It can mean like a muffin, like a blueberry muffin, like a cupcake. But in certain parts of the UK, muffin just means like a bread roll, like a bread bun. But then there are loads of regional words for what I would call a bread roll. in Newcastle, where our office is, you would call it a barm cake. No. In certain parts of the northeast, I think they would call it a barm, but they would also call it a stotty. And then there's like a bap. There's people call it a bread cake in parts of Yorkshire, which is weird. Baps. A cob, says Odie Larzus. Oh my god, a cob. That's a swan, isn't it? A cob. What are you talking about? Oh crap, that door doesn't open. Can I blow that window open with a gun? I don't know. That water, I think, is all acid. It's not water at all. No, I can't blow it open. This looks locked. It is. Oh, I don't have enough force power. Jaden, please. Oh. Okay. I guess we just follow it round. Bap is the funniest because baps sound a bit rude. Yeah, they do, don't they? A blah? Jammy K Jamjar says a blah. I don't even know that could be a typo, to be honest. A blah is a flowery bap in a specific part of Ireland. Really? B-L-A-A. I've never heard that before. That's amazing. A blah. A blah. A blah. Where are we going? Oh, that way. Man, this... Ooh, yikes. What planet does, Ooh. What planet is that episode of Clone Wars set where Grand Moff Tarkin is in it as a Republic officer? I can't remember if that's like just... Oh my... Kyle, you piece of actual...
Take cover. Guess they're expecting us now.
I'm gonna die as soon as this cutscene's over.
We'll have to get to that turbo laser and take out the bomber first.
Kyle! Oh. It's only in County Waterford. I'm aware of County Waterford, actually. It's where the Mad Marquess comes from. I don't know, I haven't watched Clone Wars yet, I haven't got to that episode yet. Oh, spoilers, sorry everyone, I didn't mean to do that. But I can't remember if that's just set on, like, Mustafar or somewhere else. But it's somewhere a bit rocky like this. It actually looks a lot like this planet. And just, like, walking on that bit, there's, like, a bit of that episode that looks like it's set literally here. And I just wondered if it's meant to be set on wherever this is. Oh, well, that was my fault that time. I didn't press the... I'm jumping! Oh, for God, shut up. Yeah, it's the Prison Break episode, Shader Fox. Do you remember what planet it's set on? Fun fact, Jaden Core is the same voice as Femme Commander Shepard. So maybe she lost her hair and grew head tails. Yeah, I mean, you can be a different species in this game. You can be other stuff. Golden Core says this. This has been enlightening. Who says Twitch isn't educational? If anyone can be bothered looking up... Yeah, the base is called the Citadel, says Affy Hope. You're right. If anyone would mind looking up whether the Citadel, what planet the Citadel is set on in Clone Wars. I'm just curious to know whether it's this one. There we go.
Take cover.
Oh, it's on a separatist planet, Lola Sayu.
Okay, we'll have to get to that turbo laser and take out the bomber first.
Well, now I know. Thanks for looking that up, guys. A couple of you looked that up for me. Shader Fox. And Trialing Badger. Thank you.
You're joking, right?
Oh!
Find her.
Traveling Badger says, I think Tarkin's in several Clone Wars episodes. Yeah, I mean it's like a 3-part story, so he's... Always using Force Lightning, the cheeky little beggar. Even though he has a go at me for using so-called Dark Force powers. Traylex11. Subscribe via Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. TP, I live in... this is like a glove now. TP, I live in Newcastle in Australia. I wonder how many similarities there are in the two Newcastles. There's actually a third Newcastle. There's a second Newcastle in the UK. So that makes 3. I know both of our towns have a strong mining background, and surrounding suburbs are similarly named, e.g. Gateshead. Well, I guess it's because of a colonial thing, right? It will have been that, like, people from probably British Newcastle arrived in Australia and decided to call that city Newcastle, and then even the local surrounding towns were probably so named. But that's interesting. It's interesting that it has the same industry. That's pretty cool. Tick Cartoon says, given our biscuit talk earlier, I'm wondering if we should call this stream Return of the Bread Eye. Well, given that on Twitch the name of this stream is Kyle's Acid Trip, I'm wondering whether...
Tuna Stotty's good times, grinning face.
Oh my god, Stotty's. I'm wondering whether YouTube might have a problem with the term Acid Trip being in a YouTube video. We might not be able to monetize the VOD, so maybe the VOD could be called Return of the Bread Eye. Thank you, Runs with the Wolves, for 200 blips there. It's very nice, very generous. Ooh. And also, I feel like I should say, let me just scroll up a bit in chat. I should say a bit more about Traylex being subscribed via Twitch Prime, because from what I can see in the notification, that's a subscription number 1. It's the first month. So welcome to the Walrus Clan, Traylex. I might be wrong. It doesn't always tell you, but... I did just hit Kyle and he said, stop that, Jaden. And I don't know if it's like a cumulative thing, whereas, you know, he's just slowly building up a bar of anger throughout the level, so I've got to be careful.
Surrender or die.
Oh, what happened? Did I die? I loaded the checkpoint. I don't know where this checkpoint is. Oh, this is way back, isn't it? Or maybe not. Stop that, Jaden. Yeah, it is. Okay, we're pretty far back here. Oh, I saved just in this room after we fought the 2 Sith. Okay. Let me do a heal. Oh, my chat stopped scrolling. Hang on. There we go. F's in the chat. Thank you. I think Kyle secretly hates Jaden, says Steven. Yeah, maybe so. This is payback for not shooting Lewis in the Resi 4 cabin. Did I not shoot Lewis? I thought I... Maybe I didn't. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't because... Oh no, I don't know. I thought I did.
You're joking, right? I'll get you.
Oh, my saber. Where's my saber gone? She's not got it back. There it is.
You should run.
Uh-oh. There we go. Nice. I'd like to say there's a ton of Walrus fans in Newcastle in Australia, but I think it might just be me. Oh, like a glove. You could start. Ooh. You could start a Newcastle fan club and try and recruit people. Tell your friends. Oh God. Why was he voiced by Anthony Daniels. I don't think it was. Oh, there's another one here. Imperial Protocol droids. Oh, God. Da, 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 da.
Okay, the turbo laser should be on the other side of this door. It's locked. There was a control room back there. Wait here and let me know if I get it open.
Oh, what's going to happen now? Quick save. Oh. Oh my god. Oh! I've only got 16 health left.
Let's see how good you are.
He's draining my force.
That's it, Kyle. I'm going in.
Be right there.
I'm not going in. Fighting with a reasonably powerful Sith there. Well, it's probably not a Sith, it's a Dark Force user, isn't it? Saved. This game does look pretty awesome, says Like a Glove. It is really good. It's one of my favourite Star Wars games ever made. Or certainly one of my favourite... Ooh. Oh no, is he going to kill me? No, he's not.
Great shot. Now let's get to the castle.
Ooh. Ooh. Can we jump down? Oh, he took the lift. Lame. Only lame people take the lift. Katekin Solo is here. Hello. There's only room for one Solo in this Star Wars stream, and it's Katekins. Are we in the castle now? Is this it? No more acid rain? Glad to get out of that rain.
Grife, it's good to get out of that rain.
Knew he'd say that.
Now we need to get up into the castle. There's a turbo lift over there.
Oh, there's also a...
Locked down. You ever feel like you're not welcome? Let's see if we can find another way out of here.
Can I ride this one? I could ride the other ones.
They
No, I can't.
always lock the door. You think they'd have learned by now.
We've got lightsabers. Why can't we just cut the door open?
Doesn't look like there's a key. That would be too easy.
Right, okay.
The console to unlock the door is probably hidden in some room 12 floors up or something. How does that make sense?
Game design. I like that. That was a little bit fourth wall-y there, wasn't it? Just a touch. Bit of a wink nudge.
I wonder where this leads. Oh, of course it has to be a garbage pit, doesn't it?
Oh, sparks.
Well, let's go. No one ever said being a Jedi was glamorous.
That's just my blade just sticking in stuff in the middle of the cutscene.
Jaden, run to the middle. You can jump out from there.
Oh, okay. 3PO! 3PO! Shut down all garbage compactors on the detention level. Is this going to open? Oh, it is going to open.
Grife, it's good to get out of that rain.
Grife, it's good to
Now
get
we
out
need
of
to
that
get up into
room.
the castle.
Rain.
Jaden, run to the middle. You can jump out from there. That was too close. We've got to get out of here. Take that chute and I'll take this one. With luck, we'll meet up on the other side.
Right, we're gonna split up now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to review, crumpets are like English muffins, which are more like biscuits, which are more like crackers, which are more like chips, which are more like cookies, which are more like crepes, which are more like pancakes, which are more like pudding, which are more like crumpets. Thanks for clarifying, Moggy Dab 420.
You got it, Embalm. Thanks for summarising all the excellent clarification that I did, or that we worked out collectively as a multicultural community. Well done, everyone. We've put the world to rights. We've sorted it. We've sorted international relations. I think Trump and I was going to say Theresa May. I think probably Theresa May don't need to sort out a trade deal now, because Embalm and the rest of the community have got it all worked out. Boris Johnson's partner has had her baby today. Oh my lord! What's going on in here? Kyle! Stop it! Stop being silly. We did it.
That worked out well. I thought I'd have to search high and low for you.
I must admit, I did think the game was going to separate us for a long period now, and it didn't. A little bait and switch there. Good. Well. It's Nebulous Wim's birthday today. Nebulous Wim, you share a birthday with Boris Johnson's son. How does that feel? Maybe Nebulous Wim is Boris Johnson's son. Have they already got his son? Ooh.
Yeah.
Inset hilarious comment. Gosh, this boy funny lululul. He Pete, I wrote a comment but you still ain't calling. I left my MSN and Twitter handle and MySpace and details of next of kin at the bottom.
Kyle, please. Kyle? Just a manual. Brilliant. Well, let me bring that back to normal size, just manually in your face. Just look how smooth and professional this is. Look at this. Great, isn't it? Looks good. Right, well, thank you, Like a Glove, for the 100 bits. Peter, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling.
Stop that, Jake.
Why is he... Kyle, what are you doing? Kyle, please! Why does he jump so fast? Why does he go off frame in, like... Oh, for God's sake. What? What? What's happening? He's ended up down the hole that we were in before.
After all that, I ate a sandwich because I ate the crumpets this morning for my morning meal in the morning when I was awake for no reason in the morning.
Thank you for £4 and tuppence there, Steve. I'm glad you. I hope you enjoyed your sandwich. Sandwich. Don't know how Kyle managed to open that door, but sure.
This lift is locked down too. Maybe this switch. Oh, come on. Uh-oh.
Get out of the water. Loving all the sound effects.
Watch out. Jaden, find a way to drain the water. If this power conduit hits the floor, we're both gonna be fried.
You're gonna get us both killed. What is this? Can I pull this? Push it? Pull. Push. Is that a pump? Is it working? Here we go. Turned them all on. Drop it, Kyle.
Look at that. Guess we made our own path.
Oh my god. He didn't need it. He just jumped all... Oh, Kyle.
Yeah.
You're the worst.
No word of a lie, I had crumpets for breakfast and a bread balm stotty cob bap for lunch. Today.
Odie Lazarus had all of the words for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Of course, by dinner, do I mean tea? Or supper? Or neither? Or lunch? That's the next quandary. Why is this so flippin' hard?
Yeah.
So hungry after all the food talk.
There you go. Thank you, by the way, Odie Lazarus, for those 100 blips. And Knee Deep, also, who is very hungry after all the food talk, for the blips.
Right?
What on earth is this? Why is there a beholder here? My god. Oh, wow, this looks really fun. And you get...
Relax, kid. I've seen tubes like this before. We can ride them to the top.
Oh, my lord. Okay, here goes nothing. Oh... The top are there.
Yeah.
So what is the difference between dinner and tea?
Oh, don't.
As an American one, still don't understand the difference.
Well, in Britain, dinner. If you ask people in the UK what dinner means, some people will say it's the main evening meal you have at, you know, whenever you have it, 6 o'clock or 7 or 8 o'clock or 5. Right, that was a bit weird. You know, it's that one. It's the big hot evening meal that you have at the end of the day when you get home from work, kind of thing. Other people, particularly in the north, and actually in Yorkshire around me, even though I don't do this, would say that dinner is
Wonder where this leads.
is lunch. It's the same thing. Same thing as lunch. A death stick? You wanna buy some death sticks? You don't want to sell me death sticks. Yeah. So that's that. Adi says, and then there are people who say dinner is the big meal of the day no matter what time. The confusing thing is that, like, people have roast dinner, and a roast dinner is a British meal where you have, you know, a big joint, blaze it, of, like, beef or, you know, whatever, chicken, or pork or lamb.
Wasn't that fun?
And, you know, with, like, vegetables and roast potatoes and stuff. And you would call that a roast dinner, irrespective of whether you ate it at lunchtime or tea time, and irrespective of whether you say dinner as the word for lunch or tea. If you're having a roast with potatoes and veg, it is a roast dinner. You would never say a roast lunch or a roast tea. You might say, I don't know, maybe some people would say a roast lunch. I guess not. They would always say a roast dinner. So, in answer to your question, Stephen, no one knows. And certainly no one agrees. If you guys want to know where I stand, I would say breakfast, lunch and tea. If I had something sort of substantial in the evening after tea at like 9 o'clock or something, I wouldn't really, I'd just call it a snack. But if someone said, if someone asked me what supper meant, that's kind of what supper would be for me. It would be like if you had something, if you had like cheese on toast in the evening, or like at like 10 o'clock, that would be what supper is if you asked me. But I wouldn't really say supper.
Yeah.
But you might say Sunday dinner.
You might say Sunday dinner, but only on a Sunday.
You're joking, right?
It's all very, very, very complicated. and very regional. It's all dialect and, you know, and stuff. Incredible says, according to the Hobbits, breakfast is at 7 AM, second breakfast is 9 AM, 11s is at 11, luncheon is 1, afternoon tea is 3, dinner is 6, and supper is 9. Okay. I'm aware of 11s. 11s is a thing that goes back to, I think, sort of Victorian high society, where at 11 o'clock they would have tea and, I guess, cake, or possibly like a little sandwich, something like a light bite, and that would be at 11, and that's why it's 11s. Like a glove. I see your 5 blips there. A snack. Or is it 6? No, it's 5. Oh, it's so complicated. So complicated. So what we can learn from this is that some people say things and some people say other things, says Carry the Worst. I think you're right there.
You're joking, right?
Oh my god, there's a lot of people here. Oh my god, that guy. Right, let me get that out and just destroy all of these people. Oh no, I think I just shot Kyle.
This one's mine.
The Tit Cartoon says, if Britain call one season... if Britons call one season of a show a series, what do you call the show as a whole? Is it also a series, or do you have another word for it? No, we also say a series. We would say, like, oh, have you seen that TV... Have you seen, you know, that Star Wars TV series, as opposed to that Star Wars film? You know, Star Wars Clone Wars, as in the TV series, not Attack of the Clones, the film. We would say a series. But we would also say a series, which is a season. Which is very complicated.
Yeah. Team to blips, 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 blips.
Team to blips, 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 blips. Kilo Clouds with 300 team to blips. Thank you very much. Very good of you. 300 blips. That's very kind. Oh yeah, JPH, you're right. You say school dinners. You would, I think people, again, in areas where you wouldn't say dinner for the word lunch, you would still likely say school dinners, which is very confusing. It's too much for me. The dialect was a bit much for me, everybody. Oh, hello. Stevens goes says, I think it's the same here in the US. People have different terms and phrases to mean different things. There's a lot of different dialects depending on where you're from in the country. No, of course. Anywhere in the world you'll find that. We're going round in circles here. What's going on? What is it? What's going on? Secret area. Secret area, my foot. I'm going to quick save and just jump down here, because this might be... Oh. No, is this... Oh! Is this new? Oh, what? Oh, have I gone right back on myself here? Yeah, I have. Okay, I'm just going to load that back up then. What about through here? We have the same bread roll dialect thing in Germany, so it's definitely a worldwide thing. Oh, really? I mean, in school, when we're taught German in English, in an English school, we're told... Actually, no, I can't think of what the word for bread roll is. I know the word for bread. Oh, there's a lift. Oh, no. What's the point in being down here? There's no buttons. I can't press anything. And there's this thing. Kyle, help. Oh, it's a lift.
Lift that works.
Finally.
She must be here somewhere.
No. Oh. What is happening here? There's a stormtrooper just jumping up and down on Kyle's head.
You're joking, right?
My God, going on a mission with Kyle is an absolute cluster funk.
You're joking, right?
Gotta love the guy who uses a point-blank rocket launcher. Says Miss Burr. Yeah. Oh my lord.
This one's mine. Stop.
Oh god. Hey Kyle. You're the worst. This one's mine. In the north it's Brötchen. Yeah, that's what we learn. Yeah, that's right. Brötchen. In the south where I live, it's Semmel. I feel like I might have heard Semmel once before. And then there are people who call it Schrippe. I've never heard that. And I'm sure there are even worse things to call it. Yeah, we get taught Brötchen, which I'm sure my accent is terrible there, but that's the word we get taught in English schools. Which is also the word for a sandwich, isn't it? Am I right in thinking that? Like, if it's actually got stuff in it, you still use the same word. Which I guess you would do in English as well. You would say, like, some people would say, like, oh, a bacon roll or a bacon barm or a bacon bap. So yeah, I guess that's the same. Do you guys in America have different words for bread
Maybe
rolls?
we can move those mirrors to feed the energy back into the machine and overload it.
Yeah, maybe we can, Kyle. Maybe you're full of crap. Maybe you get in the way all the time, and like that's the first useful thing you've offered me in this entire mission. Where's my force sense? Oh, I see. Look, there's lasers and crap. Okay. Can I get up there? No, I can't. Hang on. What? Have I been up there previously? Oh, there's some crates over there. Right. Okay. I see. Bacon sarnie. Sarnie's one. Although that does mean sandwich. Like, you wouldn't say a sarnie if it was just a bread roll. But yeah. Yeah, I say sarnie sometimes. Nice bacon sarnie. Okay, there we go. He could have done it himself.
Yeah.
Words, am I right?
Words, am I right? Am I boring some people? I might be. Oh, the lights have gone off. Oh.
Jaden, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Where are you?
I'm not really sure. I'll have
Oh
to
god,
catch
how
up with
bright
you.
did it get?
Go on ahead without me.
How long's it been like that? Jeez. A schooner, or schooner in New South Wales, I'm guessing. Oops. Equals a pint in Victoria, and a middy in New South Wales is a pot in
Why the Imperials are here now?
Oops. Oh, we missed some stuff there.
What's going on, Jaden?
Nothing I can't handle.
Good. I ran into some trouble, but I'm almost to the top of the core.
I wonder why the Imperials are here now.
Okay, we've got it on now. We've got the Vader tune. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. That's a fun weapon for sure. Whew, okay. Oh, I've not scrolled. My chat's not updating. There we go. Yeah, you have states in Australia too. I was trying to work out what they were. Yeah, New South Wales and Victoria, right? We're not making any money off these VODs on the VOD channel, !VOD, because they're getting matched for Star Wars music.
Yes, you made a wise choice. The Master will soon return to lead us to glory.
I think they'll block this. Yeah, they will.
You won't get far.
Nice. The Master will soon return to lead us to glory. The standard beer measurement here in France is a little over a half pint. You can get a pint if you ask for one, though. I didn't know that, Catherine Expat. I also didn't realise you were in France. I'm sure we asked you way, way back why Expat was in your name and like where you were now, but I'd totally forgotten that it was France. It's interesting. The Master of Unlocking. Hello? Uh-oh. It's all going on in there. I think these guys are a bit more skilled than the ones I'm... Uh-oh. I really like this new stance that I unlocked. All professional Jedi run around swinging their lightsabers aimlessly. Works every time. I think you're right, yeah. Da, 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 da. Oh, I hear a mouse droid. There it is. Where is it? Where'd it go? This guy's got like a... No disintegrations.
Yeah.
Love that
Fear,
gun.
because Lucas has deprived you of monies.
Ah!
Will you be doing a Star Wars stream on May 4th?
Oh, I don't like when I tab out to like do admin-y things on the stream. We just lose game sound. I'm gonna dip my. I think the sun has come out, even though the curtains are shut, and that's why my my face cam has gone so bright. God, that's real bright. Hang on, let me just bring that down a little bit, son. A little bit overexposed. There we go. Bit like that. Okay, that'll do for now, son. Thank you very much, Katiekins Han Solo. I keep just doing that same reference every time, and it's gonna eventually not be funny, but right now it's still absolutely side-splittingly hilarious. You are all bereft of ribs. Katarn Solo, thank you for 1,000 blips there. Because George Lucas and Lucasfilm are depriving us of the money, the moonies, from uploading these VODs. That's very kind of you indeed, very thoughtful. Ooh.
Die, Jedi.
Die, Jedi. Ugh. Oh, this guy's got a red suit on. Does this mean he's real bad? A real Sith Lord. A real Sith hole. Whoa! Go easy on the Force drain. Get my lightning out. Ah! Get her off me. Got him. Yeah, there's different difficulty levels of Sith in this game. They're not. I keep saying Sith. I don't think they're technically Sith. They might be. I mean, this is all Star Wars Legends, so maybe they do count. But yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't answer the question actually of Katarn Solo. Am I going to be doing a
throne room? For what? I guess they're almost done up there. We'll be leaving soon.
Question was, am I going to do a Star Wars stream on May the 4th? What? What day of the week is May the 4th? Anyone know off the top of their head? I was using the wrong gun there. I wanted to use this on the cluster of. Oh my god, that guy went to space. He went to Star Wars. This guy's picked up a rifle, which is a bit weird. Ragnos deems me worthy. May the 4th is a Monday. Well, I feel like we probably should do Star Wars. We won't necessarily play this game, because I've only just, play it on Wednesdays. So I'll play Resi 3 probably next Wednesday, and on Monday we might play... Ooh, mouse droid, hello. Maybe we'll play, like... I don't know, we could play... Oh, I've already streamed the Phantom Menace PS1, haven't I? I wonder if I could get Star Wars Droid Works working. I don't think I could. I think it's really non-compatible with stuff. Even like on DOSBox, it doesn't work very well. I'll have to think. Just some sort of one-off Star Wars thing would be quite fun. Maybe. I know some people might... Rogue Squadron, I do have that on Steam. I've got, Jesus. I've got Knights of the Old Republic, but I wouldn't want that to be a one-off. I'd like to properly stream that someday. So not that. Tick Cartoon says Lego Star Wars. When Lego Star Wars comes out, because they've redone the whole saga, or they're doing it, it's coming out this year, I definitely intend to stream that entire thing. Really looking forward to that as well, because I really liked the original Lego Star Wars games.
It's 420 time once again, my dudes. And today this blazing is brought to you by Shade Rado Legends. If you want a mobile RPG done wrong, this is the game to play. With a meh story, mediocre graphics and a pay-to-win system. Critics are calling it a waste of time. If you're interested, you won't find out in the link below, because there ain't one, and why would you want to? Onward with the BBBBB blazing.
Yeah.
Happy 420 BBBB blaze it, my dudes. Moggy dab. I wanted to do some school jokes, but I can save them and use some rain jokes today.
Oh,
Moggy
nice.
Cool.
Rain jokes.
What does it do before it rains candy? It sprinkles. Ha ha ha. Where do lightning bolts go on dates? To Cloud 9. Hee hee hee.
Right.
What do you call dangerous precipitation?
Random
A
pause
reign
there.
of terror.
Reign of
Hee hee
terror.
hee. What do you call a wet bear? A drizzly bear.
Very good.
Ho-ho-ho. Why does Snoop Dogg need an umbrella?
For drizzle.
For drizzle.
Yes.
Hoo hoo hoo. I'll go where the rain goes. Down the drain.
Fantastic. Lego Star... Oh, let me just finish what I was saying before. Lego... It's 420, my dudes. It's 420 Blazer. Lego Star Wars has been completely redone from the ground up and is coming out this year. So even if you played the old Lego Star Wars games, episodes 1 to 6, they've all been redone. So that's really exciting. Can't wait for that to come out. I'm going to stream that in full, I think, when that releases. So I don't want to play a one-off Lego Star Wars game on May the 4th. Episode 1 Racer I've got on Steam, I think, so I could maybe play that. Force Unleashed is a suggestion from Shader Fox. Not sure. Play the Star Wars game where you build droids, says Incredible. Yeah, that Star Wars droid works. If I can get it working, I'd love to play that, because it's real... It's a little bit worst games ever, in a sense. Some of it's really good, like the actual building mechanics are super fun, and the customizable droid options are great, but... God, it's so wonky. The actual engine is just so bad and so good in such a special way. So I might look into seeing if I can get that going. Yeah, I don't know. It's 4:22, so I'll turn that off now. Thank you, Jack Bradshaw and Lord Brotovich, for your blazy blips there. Fantastic jokes, as always, Lord Brotovich. Faux drizzle. I mean, I know that one, but it's a good joke. Brilliant. So there you all are in the chat, 420ing. Let's see, am I up to date? Hey Peter, what do you think of Disney's May the 4th tweet? I saw one the other day where they said, "Oh yeah, all the films are going to be available on Disney Plus by then," but I don't know if that's what you're referring to. Good. We are now up to speed. Okay. Cool. Yes.
I'm in a hangar.
Okay, I'll catch up with you soon.
That one's broken. That's weird. When you walk over this guy, he makes collapse sound effects. Oh my god, he really go far. Good. Okay. M. Higdon is here and says, "Hey Peter." Hey M. Higdon. Is it Higdon or Higdon? Master Dactyl. I've not been able to pay much attention to the stream, so I'll have to watch back after. But I've been on the phone and finally got a hold of a new flat and be able to move out of the horrid one I'm in now. That's wonderful, Master Dactyl. What country are you in, by the way? Are you in the UK? Because I've been wondering about whether you can like move flats during lockdown, whether that counts as like an essential thing. You know, like say someone's contract ran out on a property that they weren't able to renew or something like that, or if you got evicted by your landlord. I guess what are the police going to do? They're going to stop you. But congratulations. Glad that you're able to move out of the place that you're not really enjoying right now. That's always a nice thing. I've lived in places before that I've not been very happy in for various reasons, and even just knowing, well, once you've got it sorted, even if it's like, oh, I've got to actually stay here for another month or another however long, just knowing that there's like light at the end of the tunnel is always a nice thing. So that's great. You're in Wales. Okay. Have you looked into whether you're actually allowed to move? I'm not suggesting you won't be, but I just wondered if you actually know the answer. But I'm sure you will be, because like what are they going to do?
An intruder.
An intruder. Hello? I hear a...
Come get me, Jedi.
Come get me, Jedi.
Oh, I don't like that. One of them's like, "Come get me, Jedi!" And the other one just went, "Come get me, Jedi." Let's see what you've got. Let's see what you've got. Ooh. That's not nice. Little backhander there to finish him off. Oh, I'm proud of that. It was a good fight. And when I say good fight, I mean I mashed my left click button really well, didn't I? It might depend on different circumstances. I'm in the US, but my friend is an essential worker that tests for asbestos. So if someone is locked down in somewhere they find asbestos, they would have to allow them to move. Yeah, for sure. It is Higdon, M. Higdon. Good to know. If it's an emergency, they're allowing people to move. The building I'm in now is crazy, infested with mice, so I need to get out. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, so you can't move for... you know, you have to have a good reason. Okay, well, that's good to know.
Pitiful Jedi.
This guy's got 2 sabers.
Let's see how good you are.
Oh my god, someone just dropped something upstairs. Don't know if that picked up. I assumed they dropped something and it wasn't someone flipping collapsing. I hope not.
I am stronger than
A bit of a medical...
VWing, V-wing, VWing. That's the sound a lightsaber makes.
It certainly is. Did you see that sick trick I just did? Ha-ha! Oh, yikes. Vwing, vwing. Thank you, by the way, James SD Bait, for your blips. Oh, get off me. You've got all my force. Oh, this guy's the worst.
Let's see how good you are.
Ah! Do you actually have to switch to force push when they're doing that? Because that's that's how you break a force grip like that. You have to force push them. But I think actually I can just hit the force button and she'll push. I think you have to manually scroll to it because that would be real annoying. Man, this guy's an a-hole. I died. He was good. He knows what he's doing. Higdon name was first found in Worcestershire. Oh, so it is your actual name. I wasn't sure if it would be. Higdon. That's a good name. Na 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 na. Come on, boys. You coming for me? Or girls? You can't stop me, he says, falling.
We will prevail.
Okay. Let me grab some armor first before I get in this fight. I think there was some sort of default force power thing in this. For instance, I seem to remember that when the reticle turns blue, indicating you need to use a force power, it will automatically use the right one for that situation, but don't quote me on that. I've seen the force reticle thing. Oops, whoopsie. I assumed that was just telling you that something is forcible, but I don't think, as far as I'm aware, it doesn't auto use the right force power, but I've never tried it. I don't know if it does. Maybe it does. I've never even noticed whether I normally just scroll to the right one anyway, and so I've never tried to do it with the wrong power, but that could well be the case. But I think when I had a fight in a previous stream,
I sense you, Jedi.
When I had a fight in a previous stream with a Sith or whatever these guys are, I think when I was getting gripped, I mashed the F button just by accident, and Jaden did a force push, even though it wasn't my selected power. so I think it does just do it by default. We'll see when this guy inevitably chokes me at some point, because he's got all the powers in the world.
You are weak.
Oh, okay, well, made short work of him that time. Fine. Weird. I don't know if there's adaptive difficulty in this game or what. Or that was just... Hello. What's this then? Oh. There's some torture droids. Also, this thing pounds you into the ceiling by the looks of it. Does it? Ooh. Some kind of training room, I guess. Oh! Oh no! Don't get squished. I think that will actually crush me. Oh, I hate these guys so much. Assassin droids. Drop your shield, friend. Oh! Careful, Jaden. Quick, heal. Oops. No, protect. No, heal. Heal. Oh, yikes. It's a training droid. I've got no force left. Help. No, I don't like it. Please. Chopped his head off. Headless. Ooh. His head's just floating over here, look. That's a bit weird. At least these guys can't use the Force. That's a good thing. Ooh. Running away and healing. It's like the Iron Giant's most annoying little brother. Stop it! There we go. It's actually really hard to defeat Force users in this game without using that wibbly wobbly ability like that. Force lightning him. Yeah, I probably should have done, actually. Like a Glove says, okay, TP, important question. If there was no YouTube and no streaming platforms, what would you be doing for work? I remember you saying in a Podiat stream something to do with National Trust, but what would you really be doing? That might sound like... See, this is the thing. I was talking to my sister about this the other day, because she doesn't really watch my content, because obviously she's not into video. I say obviously, I don't mean because she's a girl. I mean, obviously the fact that she doesn't watch our content means that she's probably not interested in video games. And yeah, that is the reason why she doesn't watch it. So she doesn't know about Vidiats or Podiats or TripleJump. And we were talking about something else. I can't remember how it came up, but I was saying, oh yeah, it's a bit like on Podiats. I think we were talking about like sort of personas or something, or like when people play an exaggerated version of themselves on something, or they do it on like in social gatherings. They play up to their hello. We're talking about how like at social gatherings people sometimes play an exaggerated version of themselves just for fun, and you know, or they really ham themselves up. And I said, oh yeah, in Podiats there's this running gag where I really like castles and I'm a member of the National Trust and stuff. But like, it's sort of half true. I'm not actually particularly into I mean, castles are pretty cool. I prefer castles to stately homes, but yeah, I think possibly if F. No, apparently not. Apparently you do have to cycle to force push. Wow, that's real good. Oh. What I should do is hotkey force push for future reference. But if YouTube got shut down, or I got publicly disgraced for, you know, like being involved in illicit dog smuggling, and therefore couldn't do YouTube anymore. Whew, blimey. Someone didn't like Vader much. If they smashed up a Vader statue. Oh yeah, look. Huh. So if for some reason I got, like, stopped from doing YouTube ever again, I couldn't do it, then walrus kidnapping, sure. Then I think one of the things I'd probably look into doing would be something a little bit like the stereotype Peter. So, like, it's truer than you think, is my point. Something I really like the idea of is
Master has taught me well.
It's very hard to concentrate on giving this answer when I'm fighting.
Escaped? How? Escaped? How?
Can he not see me?
Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Doing a lot of damage to him by the sounds of it, but what is he doing? Is he healing? Got him. F's in the chat for TP's fake love of castles. No, this is what I'm saying. I know I'm taking a very, very long time to say it because I keep encountering dark Force users. Right. So I think that organizations like the National Trust are really cool, and or I say cool, I think they do great work and stuff, and I think they're very important. I really like the fact that Britain has a very, very long its history goes back hundreds and hundreds of years, with, you know, unbroken, pretty much. We've got, like, buildings and documents and artifacts, you know, from essentially an unbroken chain of time going right back to the Stone Age. I know the Dark Ages was a bit dark and there wasn't much going on there, but I really like all that aspect of Britain, and the fact that the National Trust looks after our castles and stately homes and things, and Neolithic sites. They're really cool, like stone circles and stuff. But what I really like the idea of, kind of work-wise, if I wasn't in this business, I think something I'd like to do is you can do there are organizations that do, like, they call it, like, outdoor classroom stuff and outdoor education, where, like, kids, I think normally, like, on school trips or at, like, summer school and stuff, they I'm gonna die here. Either on, like, summer school thing. Okay, well, he fell to his death. Summer school or, like, school trips, they go to, like, a forest or whatever, and there's someone there who teaches them either, like, outdoor survival stuff or, like, bushcraft, or they just educate them about the natural world and say, hey, these are trees and these are animals and birds and things, and this is, come and look in this pond, there's newts in it and stuff, and they do all that kind of junk. Or they just do, like, stuff that's not really related to history and nature, but it just happens outdoors. Like, they'll just do art, but just in a forest. And I think all that sounds really fun. For reasons I will get into, but...
I sense your presence, Jaden.
Yeah.
Rosh? What are you doing here?
The disciples of Ragnos brought me. At first I thought they were going to kill me, but I was wrong about them. Do you realize how much power there is in the dark side? Kyle was holding us back, Jaden. You should feel the power. It's beyond anything you've ever imagined.
Rosh, what are you saying? You're a Jedi.
No,
Enough talk! Rosh, destroy this puny Jedi so we can complete our task.
Yes. If you're too weak to join us, Jaden, then we can't let you stand in our way.
Oh, his saber's gone red. He's a baddie. Yeah, either that or yeah, they might not even teach them about like nature and the outdoors, but they just, in an outdoor environment, they do other kinds of lessons. Like they'll do, you know, painting or whatever. What is going on? So I've always really liked the idea of doing that. I think like the kids that you'll, because like I like the idea of teaching and education and stuff, but I think that if you work in a school, number one, you're an absolute slave to admin and stuff, and you know there's a load of like very difficult targets and stresses and things. You've got like Ofcom, what is it? What's the Ofsted constantly on your back saying, "Are you teaching the right things? What's the quality of your school? We're going to test you constantly." And I think it's a very, very stressful job. There are some teachers in my family, and like, you know, they do amazing stuff, and I think like, wow, good on you for being able to do that, but I would not be able to. I think I would struggle very much. But if you just do the kind of thing where kids are there for a day in your little forest classroom, because it's a school trip, I think they're having a bit more fun, and they're thinking like, oh yeah, we're getting outside, we're going to go and see some like flipping badgers or whatever. They probably wouldn't see badgers. Badgers are really hard to watch. But you know, we're going to go and like look at bird eggs and learn about toads. I think the kids would have a better time of it. You have probably a lot less paperwork to do. And you don't have Ofsted on your back all the time because you're not a school. You're just a day thing. So I think it's like the best of both worlds. You get to teach, but you don't have a load of like horrible targets to... There we go. Okay, let me quick save. Good. Now we can fight Rosh. So that's what I'd be doing. I'd be doing like outdoor... I think it's called like, as a broad umbrella, they call it just like outdoor education.
Still sense you.
In the sense that you're teaching outdoors. It's not always about teaching people about the outdoors. Anyway. So, the reason I'm like stalling is because I wanted to finish what I was saying, because now I want to talk about the fact that we're fighting Rosh. He's turned to the dark side. Of course he has, because he's an arsehole. And I think, is this the bit in the game where we get to choose to kill him or not? Or is that later? It might just end with me defeating him and him like jumping away. But if I have the choice to kill Rosh, what do you want me to do? Kill him or save him? I think it probably affects the ending of the game, and it probably, you know, Kyle probably has a real go at you if you kill him, but I mean, it might come later. I think it probably does come later, but I don't remember. Here we go.
Kyle,
Oh. Did you really think I would give up my new apprentice so easily?
Tavion.
You should have killed me when you had the chance, Katarn. Your pathetic Jedi mercy is a weakness that shall cost you your life, and the life of your Academy's students. But not you, my dear Rosh. Come.
Yes, Tavion.
Rosh, no!
Fool. Your petty friendship cannot compare with the power of the dark
Friendship? I hate him.
Is this what it's come to, Tavion? Stealing scraps of the Force like some sort of intergalactic parasite?
Spare me your self-righteous pity, Katarn. You may have shamed me when you spared my life, but that was before I found this. Now, I have a new master. One who has promised me the power to destroy you and all the Jedi.
Ragnos? What can a dead Sith Lord give you?
Everything I have ever wanted. Not that you'll be around to see it.
Oh! Did I do that? Was that me throwing it? I don't know what that was supposed to be. I think that was an intentional move by Jake. Oh, no.
I can't keep this up for long.
Hold on!
Got Kyle's saber. Oh, that was all a bit much. I don't really know what happened there, but sure.
We looked everywhere after getting free, but Tavion had already taken Rosh and fled.
So now we know who is leading this cult. But that doesn't explain why there are so many Dark Force users.
Some of Desan's leftover Reborn were with her. As for the cultists, Jaden has a theory.
If the scepter can store the Force, maybe it can release it too. Tavion could be using it to empower her followers.
Corrupting disciples with the dark side of the Force. That would explain a lot. Did you get a good look at the scepter?
Yeah, I bet it belonged to Ragnos. We need to figure out what Tavion plans on doing with it if we're going to stop her.
Agreed. You are going to need to build a new lightsaber to replace the one you lost. While we try to figure out what Tavion's next move is, I'd like you to take a more active role at the Academy.
Oh.
Sir?
Jaden, you handled yourself exceptionally well on Vijun. To confront 3 Dark Jedi and defeat them took bravery and skill. For your efforts, I feel you are ready to join our ranks as a Jedi Knight.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Yes, Master Skywalker. Thank you both.
We're a Jedi Knight.
Jaden, after the battle, I felt the anger seething inside you. You may be a Jedi Knight now, but you still must beware of the dark side.
Yes, Kyle. I'll try not to fail you.
I'll try not to fail you. So we don't get to kill. We don't get to kill Rosh yet. So we can either have a standard saber, one-handed, with a choice of 3 fighting styles. We can have dual sabers, like Ahsoka Tano, etc., and Ventress and various people. Or we can have a saber staff with only 1 fighting style. So I don't know really. I used to always pick double-sided at this point. Because you can sheath it and just use... You can sheath one end and just use it as a single, like Darth Maul does. And you can do that too with dual sabers. You can put one of them away. People are saying dual. I do sometimes get dual, because the power attack of dual is really cool. She just sort of like ducks down and the 2 sabers just spin around her and just take everyone out. Maybe straw poll. Should we do a straw poll? I think we'll either do dual or 2-handed, because I'm not that bothered about the 3rd fighting style of the single saber. So if I quickly put a straw poll together, let me make one. I'll make it clear. So 2 sabers or Maul staff. Saber type. Okay. Create poll. And there it is. Oh, Twitch polls exist, says Rory Siegel. I didn't realise that, but anyway, I've done it now. So there you go. If you pop in there. Oh, thank you, Labrotovich, for the offer. I've already done it now, but thank you. So, vote. Do you want 2 sabers or a Darth Maul style saber staff? 2-handed saber. Double-ended. Let me know. We're probably going to stay with like gold coloured because it's cool. How's it going? Let me see. Results. People are saying 2 sabers, nearly double. It's 60. It's 60-30 ish. 61-39. Oh no, it's evening out. Interesting. We'll give it a couple of minutes. Or no, we'll give it 1 minute. You have 60 seconds left. When my digital computer clock turns 16:53 as of now, it's game over. Trojan Fan says 3 sabers. That's a really good idea. Definitely. Like a Glove says, I'm going to leave if I don't get what I want. Okay, good to know. 40 seconds left, everybody. Rory Siegel says 2 double sabers. That would be cool. I think they do. I think someone does that at one point in Clone Wars, possibly. I'm trying to remember. Maybe not. 3 sabers and try spinning them. That's a good trick. What was your preferred saber in Jedi Fallen Order? God, I don't even remember. Standard saber run only, says Lord Rotovich. Yeah, I've taken that off. That's not even in the running, but, you know, maybe I should have done. So, let's see. How long have we got left? Oh, that's it. Time. And it's 2 sabers has won with 58% of the vote. Stop voting. There we go. Okay, well. Okay, we're on the game. 2 dual sabers. And we're going to make them both firebrand so that they slip neatly up one's butthole. They wouldn't though, would they? I mean, at least that's tapered for easy insertion, and so is that. So the butthole thing isn't necessarily the correct way of explaining what I like. I just like them nice and uncomplicated like that. Look how nice that is. It's like Obi-Wan's. Obi-Wan's lightsaber and Qui-Gon's lightsaber. In fact, Qui-Gon's lightsaber is better than Obi-Wan's in The Phantom Menace. Really like Qui-Gon's lightsaber hilt. Right, there we go. That's it. Mills Derp is here, just popping in to say hi. Hope everyone had a great stream and maybe see some of you in Mikey's stream later. Yeah. Different colours, please, says Rory Siegel. I don't like different coloured sabers. I'm making an executive decision.
Now that you're a Jedi Knight, Luke and I have decided to give you some more challenging missions. You still need to be careful, though. Trouble can crop up anywhere.
Okay. So we've got a cult sighting on Chandrilla. We've received word from the Chandrillians that some cultists have broken into an ancient tomb that is supposedly the burial site of a Jedi Knight. Hurry there and stop them from siphoning that force power. Tanab. We got word from a freighter captain. There are some members of the cult at Spaceport on Tanab. Head over there and find out what they're doing. Yalara. Our resident Jedi scholar, Tione, recently learned of the planet Yalara from our Jedi holocron. The planet was once home to a peaceful yet primitive species that was not ready to be integrated into the Galactic Society. For this reason, Jedi Master Broden Kel Verdox harnessed the power of the planet to create a cloaking device hiding the entire planet from discovery. But now, someone else has discovered Yalara. Go to Yalara and find out if anyone has been there. If the cloaking device is in danger of being stolen, it would be better to destroy it rather than have it fall into the wrong hands. Since Rosh never completed his mission at Biss, we still need to determine if the Tavion managed to siphon force energy from the remains of the planet. The Emperor spent a lot of time there, so it would be a huge source of power. If it has been taken, we'll have an idea of just how powerful Tavion is, so we can go to some flipping asteroids. And Ord Mantell. Information has surfaced about a large stockpile of old weapons hidden in the wastes of Ord Mantell. Destroy the stockpile so they don't fall into the wrong hands. Records from the time of the rebellion indicate there should be 7 caches hidden in the ruined city. Wow. Okay. Good. So, I guess we'll just start at the top. I'm going to do them all anyway, and at this point I don't really remember what any of them specifically are. So, we'll launch into the game.
If they are indeed attempting to steal force power from that tomb, Tavion might be there. Be careful, and call for assistance if you find her.
Angry Luke. Oh, he's so angry with me. I'm a Jedi Knight now. So now we've got full power on these. My grey ones, all my basic powers. So that's good. We're going to be able to jump real high. Throw our saber really long, really far. So what I'll probably do now is grab a bit of lightning. Yeah. Oh, and now we can take the concussion rifle with us on missions. So I'll have... I just really like the E11 blaster rifle. Oh, but you can pick one up when you get into a mission because everyone's got one. So I guess heavy repeater. Maybe a missile launcher. I don't know. This concussion rifle's super fun though. People just go flying. Good. I don't really use these weapons very much. I usually stick to my saber, but... Oh! What? Did we miss a... Did we miss a cutscene? What on earth? Tavion's minions are preparing for her arrival. Stop them from... Why wasn't... What? We've just jumped down a hole. Yeah, can confirm that pressing F on this does not just automatically do... Should there have been a cutscene there? Oh god, I forgot about that.
You will die by my hand.
Oh, I can jump so high now.
You are weak.
Hey, dude. Oh, get off me. Jeez. Right. I'm just a bit put off by the fact that there wasn't an opening cutscene to this level. I feel like, what is the context of... We've just jumped down the tomb, I guess. We just arrived and we jumped down the tomb. But, like, every other level has had a cutscene at the start, so that's just a bit strange. But, never mind. He was very loud, wasn't he?
Seeing this thing, it's like being a stormtrooper all over again.
You were a stormtrooper?
Yeah, but I couldn't stand taking orders, so I jumped ship first chance I got.
Smart move. By the way, the boss gave us orders to patrol the North Hall.
Okay, let's go.
Oh no. I used the wrong one. There we go. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. It's really good, that, and I don't think it's very easy for them to block. I sort of remember this mission vaguely. It's near the end of the stream, everyone, I'm afraid. Oh, I love how high we can jump now. Ah, it just keeps going. And it means the fall damage is low, too. Ooh. And we can also do things like... well... Ooh! Like that.
Hey.
Wall running.
Who is it?
And junk. Oops. Pushed him off. Force gripped him. Oh, it's fun every time. Never get sick of doing that. No Star Wars game since this game has really given you the ability to do that properly. Force Unleashed sort of had it.
That way.
You know, you could kind of lift people up. Can I just drop down here? I do have a lot of... Ooh. Oh my god. Orange and yellow is a great lightsaber colour. It was an excuse to play as Plo Koon in Jedi power battles back in the day. Literally, that's the exact same logic I had for playing as Plo Koon and thinking that Plo Koon was a good Jedi, because he had a gold lightsaber and it was amazing. Oops, okay. Well, let me just try again, restarting this mission and seeing if
they are indeed attempting to steal...
yeah, you know, that. Do we just... Yeah, we just start down a hole. Weird. No, cutscene. Weird.
You will die by my hand. Let's see how good...
He sounds a little bit Justin Roiland sometimes when he screams, that guy.
I can hardly see in this thing. It's like being a stormtrooper all over again.
You were a stormtrooper?
Yeah, but I couldn't stand taking orders, so I jumped ship first chance I got.
Good.
Smart move. By the way, the boss gave us orders to patrol the North Hall.
Oh my god, he threw it back at me. Okay, well I think we just call it there, right?
The galaxy will be ours.
Yes, it will, won't it? Won't it just? Okay, we've got some saves here on Rift, so we're fine. Oh, hello. Hi. He's come to look at his handiwork. Fantastic. Well, let me switch on over to that. Let me sit up straight. And yeah, good. Fantastic. Well, that was a little bit more Star Wars Jedi Academy. Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy. We've probably got 2 or 3 more bits of that left. I'm thinking, I'm erring more now on the side of, like, you know, I'm leaning more towards probably finishing that in full, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I know we're really making our way through it, but I'm not necessarily committed to finishing it all the way, which is unusual. Normally I do like to finish these games that I play, but we'll see. Just see if you guys want to keep playing it. But Monday will be May the 4th, and given that I'm the Star Wars person who likes the Star Wars on TripleJump, it might be nice to play a Star Wars game on Monday, it being Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. So we will play Resident Evil on Wednesday, which would have played that on Monday. And on Wednesday we won't be playing Jedi Academy. On Monday we will possibly just play more Jedi Academy, but I think it would be nice to play a different Star Wars game. So I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I'm trying to think if, like, you know, I could play, like, there's a couple of weird Star Wars games that I could maybe emulate. There's, like, Masters of Terras Cassie, which is the Star Wars fighting game, as in it's like Tekken or Soul Calibur or Street Fighter, but you play as, like, Han Solo and Luke Skywalker, but just punching and kicking each other. So there's that. That's a bit of a funny game. If I can get Star Wars Droid Works working, that would be super fun, because I think just for a little session, for a sort of 2-hour session, you guys would get a lot out of watching a bit of Star Wars Droid Works. It's a funny game. It would be good to watch, I think. So take a poll when you narrow it down, says Katie Kinsolo. Yeah, okay, we can do that. So I think I'd like it. It would be fun to maybe, if it was a little bit of a silly game. So either maybe Star Wars Droid Works, if I can get it going, or Masters of Terras Cassie, the PS1 fighting game. Tit Cartoon says, play Jedi Knight 2 again. Absolutely not. How about streaming the Star Wars dancing game? Do the Han Solo. There is no way I can get that set up here. I don't have an Xbox. I don't have a Kinect. I don't have the cables to stream from an Xbox, but it's a lovely idea. Oh, Yoda Stories, a classic, says Trowling Badger. I had the Indiana Jones version, which is like this. It's made in the same engine, if you can call it that, back then. I'm aware of Yoda Stories, but I had Indiana Jones Desktop Adventures. That was quite the game. Everyone has giant heads and really weird. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll see. We'll try and I'll see what I can do. I really would like to see if I can get Droid Works going, so maybe that. But anyway, stay tuned. Monday will be some kind of Star Wars. Wednesday will be Resident Evil 3. We must be getting sort of towards the... I'd like to think we're in the second half now of that game. Maybe we're not. But people have been saying, like, you can get through it in about 6 hours, and we've been playing for 3 or 4. No, it must have been more than that. It must be 4 or 5. Good. Thursday, tomorrow, is the joint Blaze It stream. We're playing some Minecraft, presumably. Just chilling out, punching some blocks, and yeah, there we go. Anything you want to stream, we'll be here for TP, says Master Dactyl. Oh, well, that's nice. That's a very nice thing to say. Fantastic. Well, everyone, stay well, stay indoors. Remember, it's not over. I know we're all getting very bored and stir crazy with our lockdowns, but, if we all start going out now, we'll undo all the precious work we've done. So, stay indoors, wash your hands, keep apart from people you don't live with, and all those things. Don't be panic buying. People aren't doing that now, are they? Not panic buying. Good. Well, see you later. Keep enjoying our stuff, and follow us on Twitter and all that stuff, and I will see you on stream, hopefully, tomorrow. Okay. Bye, everybody. Bye. Where's the button? There it is. Bye.